There he goes. And that has been a bucket list item for me for a very, very long time. Today I've got a couple of guests that I'm excited to have digging with me. I've got Luke, who has just got a YouTube channel up and going. Tell him where to find you at, man.
Jones Boys.
Jones Boys, check him out. He's out of Mississippi. He's finding some really cool stuff over there. He made a couple hour drive to come dig with me this morning. I appreciate it. And I've got another Luke with me. Luke is a creek walker, and he's got an Instagram as well. What's your Instagram?
That's Luke.creekwalker.
There you go, Luke.creekwalker. Y'all check those guys out. What you got there? Is that a snuff? Nice little amber. That could have been a snuff. I'm not for sure though. We're just getting started. We just pulled this out. This looks like this could be a Model T headlight. I'm not for sure though. I'm not just the most, I guess you would say, advanced guy when it comes to the old automobile memorabilia stuff, but that's pretty neat right there. If y'all know what it is, let us know in the comments. We've got 3 or 4 slicks and, you know, a 100-year-old seashell, but nothing just fantastic yet. Oh, forgot about the little ink that Luke pulled out. Nice little ink. But hopefully, here in about 15 minutes, we'll be down there where the good stuff is. He did find the bottom to a hutch. So that's our goal today, is to get both of these guys their first hutches. So let's see what happens.
Right there in the side of the layer. Little quart top Raleigh's popped out. That ain't no Raleigh's.
Oh, it's pine. Pine. Pinex.
Pinex. Now what is that?
Pinex was just like a type of medicine, I believe.
I got you.
We're going to find a whole lot of those that are from out of state that I don't have a lot of info on, but if they're cork top and a name that I don't recognize, you'll just hear me say it's a med.
Absolutely.
So we got down there into the bottom and there was a huge rock, and you can see it laying right over there. Anyways, we dug it out, and right beneath that rock was a nice little padlock. It's got the cross on it. I can't remember if that is a Yale lock or a safe lock. I don't remember, but we're gonna go home and put that in some CLR and get it nice and cleaned up, because I think it's brass. If so, that's gonna look really nice in the display case. We're kind of raking through the tailings right now. For one, to just kind of knock the top off, make it easier when we sling the dirt out. But for two, you never know what you're gonna sling out. There's a lot of good stuff in these areas. These marbles right here are always fun to find, but this dump is always loaded with smalls, and the relics are abundant. I think we made, just to keep things a little bit less confusing, I think we're just gonna call him Coop.
That sounds great.
Coop and Luke. We're gonna go.
Sign was Coop Dizzle.
So we're gonna go with Coop. Coop just pulled this out right here. At first glance, it just looks like an amber chemical bottle, but when you flip it over and you look on the bottom, check that out. S&D. What you got? You got another one?
No, this is a little different.
That one has a pretty cool shape to it. This one right here, though, before we look at that next one, says S&D. That's sharpened domes. Now that 27 on the bottom could be a couple of things. It could be a mold number. It could even be the manufacturer number. Not for sure. Could be a date. Hard to say. But he just pulled another one out. So they're very different. That one's got a 34 on the bottom with a 7. Let's flip it up and look at that big old lip. So if you look at the lips, I mean, they're obviously not the same, but that's pretty cool find. He's probably in a nice little pocket of bottles right there, though, that should reap a whole lot more good stuff. So we got our fingers crossed.
Showing right here.
Oh, it's wiggling easy, isn't it?
I believe it is whole.
Don't pick it up too high, because it'll ping on you.
And that is a 1915. And that is from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, another Dallas, Texas, 1915. All right, long story, but in this little hole that we're in right now, me and Matt from Gone Digging dug about 5 foot behind you about 3 months ago. And we dug a bunch of Texas bottles in here. And one of them was a rare Texas, and it was a 1915. And we've had 3 or 4 collectors contact us, and we actually already sold it. I can't remember which bottle it was. If I can find that video, though, I'll post a link up in the top right corner for y'all. But that's cool, man. That means we're still in the Texas bracket. More than likely, this is train trash. So the railroad ran between Texas and here, or however it worked, and everything got dumped out of the train into this particular spot. I got down there and was given a little bit of a tutorial on how to stay in that bottom layer and undermine. And nothing on it. Dang. And I hit this one right here, and this is a really nice bottle. That is actually a Carter's ink bottle. Nice old one. These are not your typical inks that you find in here. I'm not sure that I've ever dug this variant. I was explaining to them that layer, these guys have watched the videos for a long time. It always looks super soft. It's pretty hard though, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So you gotta have these steel shovels. So I have people week after week tell me that we're too rough, that we need to be using a plastic shovel. I'm telling you, if you use a plastic shovel, you'd snap it on the first time you hit that ground down there, because that's an iron layer. Compacted, melted iron from years and years of it being burnt. So we know what we're doing. Sadly, you do have to break a few eggs to make a cake. All right, guys. Finally got to the bottom. You can see that gray layer right there. Whenever you see that, that means you're at the original ground of the dump. So whenever I say bottom, for those of you that don't know, that means we are where the dump originated. And there was a soda laying there, and I didn't see it till I'd already pulled it up. But that is a Riola, nice Hill Script bottle. Should be right around 1910 to 1912. And that was gonna clean up fantastic. Still full of water, because we're so low in the ground, these things fill up. But it looks like it's gonna be in great shape. That's pretty cool, man. It's a nice bottle. Good start to the morning for sure.
And I said, well, maybe we'll find two, so we'll both get one. So sweet.
Yep, there you go. Riola. Those don't crack. They're better made glass. They're not root glass, so you can take, that's why I pulled mine out. I should have told y'all that. But these right here are so thick and so old, they don't break. So like the hobble skirt Cokes, you gotta worry about them a little bit more. There we go. Not bad. There's actually 4 or 5 variations of this bottle, by the way. Some of them are, they actually make a circle slug one that's newer than this one, that is the toughest variant. There's a shoulder variant that's up here on the top. There's aqua. So there's quite a few different ones, but this is the oldest of the variants. So pretty cool, man. Just pulled this out, and this thing is pretty sweet and pretty clean. Super thick, nice piece of pottery. I don't know what it would have been for. Sadly, it is not stenciled. Probably had a nice label on it. It could have been a marmalade jar. I know I found a marmalade jar that was similar to that a few hours away from here, but that's pretty fantastic. It seems like we're getting into that pay layer right now, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So you just pulled out this nice amber flask. I really thought that it was going to say something when I saw that amber color. And I even tried to not jinx it for him and tell him that it was going to be slick. And it still didn't work. Got the 1208 on the bottom. Good looking bottle regardless. He thinks that's bigger than a soda.
Yeah, I think it's.
Dang, I thought it might have been one. You got a bed right to the right too. You see it's the bottom sticking out. Down, down, up, 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 to the right, down, to the left.
Oh, I see it. It was hiding from me.
Gotta have that bottle vision, man. Dang.
And look, it's slick.
And it's full of some good nasty black stuff. How much to drink that, man? Whatever your doctor bill would be afterwards.
That's right.
Another
And
cap
it's just a
stand.
jar, yeah.
Another cap stand glass. Boy, it's giving us fits today. Oh, that is a soda.
Oh, baby, hole.
Oh, it's whole. You got one. What'd you get? Oh,
Got some flashes in it.
That's a Chericola. I saw it on the other side.
It is. So I see 6.5.
Dang.
And it's busted up, but hey, I'll take that.
What's it say on the bottom? You got a town on it? Or on the heel, I'm sorry.
It's Birmingham.
Dang.
Hey,
it's a soda.
we'll take it.
You got to after a day like today. You dig real deep, you got to take what you get. Oh, yeah, let's check it out. Oh, my bad. Oh, that's a nice one too.
Yeah.
Check
So
that
anyway,
out.
we weren't even digging. We were shelling this hole out, and it just fell out. So pretty tickled with that.
Yeah, I don't know how to grade these on rarity. I know that the amber ones that are bigger are more common, but there's some small ones, I don't remember the exact height, that are very, very sought after. And it seems like I've seen a really short one, may have been a little bit shorter than that one, go for a couple $100. Then again, it could have been the same size, I don't know. Y'all guys that are poison collectors, let us know in the comments below. I'm curious to find out. What is it?
Oh, man.
What's it say?
That's an Jefferson County.
Oh, Jefferson County
I
one?
think I busted that.
That's okay, it happens. That's part of it. You got to use these shovels to do what we do. You do break them. That is a common bottle, so you didn't break nothing super rare.
Check this out. You got a good drinking glass candidate.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it is a drinking glass candidate. Jefferson County Inslee Circle Slug. Daggone.
It looks too clean for me not to have broke it.
Yeah, it looks fresh. That's okay though. If a bottle digger tells you he's never broke a bottle, he's lying. Happens to the best of us. What's cool about this one, sometimes they're just cross-hatched on the side, but check that out. In the cross hatches.
It says poison.
On both sides.
Sweet.
And that has been a bucket list item for me for a very, very long time. I've dug a whole lot of poisons, but never one of this variant. And I know they're not probably the most valuable bottle, but if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably in that $35 to $50 range. But just because I haven't dug it, that's an amazing find for me, guys.
Sweet.
Excited about that, guys.
Absolutely.
Now let's see if that cobalt one down there is a poison. Nope, daggum Brahmo. That's what you get when you think you've got a poison and it's got a crack all the way around it. There you go. Dang, does it got a crack?
Yeah,
daggum. Flash all the way around the bottom. You know, that water you just poured out is probably why it cracked. It may have been exposed and then froze.
Frozen over and over.
Yep, and as it freezes over time or froze over time, it caused that crack. And that, there again, that's why we want to get as many out as fast as we can. Because as these bottles are exposed to the elements year after year, daggum, that's kind of a newer beer to be in there. They just don't last. But U.S. Chemical Company, manufacturing chemist, New York. Nice and embossed though.
Coop just pulled out a nice peroxide bottle, actually embossed at the top.
You've been pulling a crap ton of those amber meds out of their head, or amber in general. Peroxide of hydrogen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I've never dug one of them. That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Probably a nice late teens, early 20s bottle if I had to guess.
That's 3 today, old buddy.
Yeah. We'll keep at it.
I'll take it.
Coop just pulled out a nice Jefferson County Bottling Works hutch, sadly with the top gone. And what's even worse is that the flash went down into the embossing, which is going to make it where you can't even turn it into a glass. But y'all know what I like to say, where there's one, there's more. And by gosh, that would have been a good one. So I told them right there where that metal is, a lot of times for some reason bottles like to congregate underneath it or around it, and that metal will usually preserve them and protect them. So we're really hoping. Man, is that a skull?
That's another.
Oh, I thought he done had a skull.
Yeah, I thought, well, I was trying to see if it was amber. I was like,
Man, well, we're down there in a good layer. Man, I hope we find something that's whole here just a minute, hutch wise. These are made out of the worst glass. Every one of these that I ever dig has got a flash in it. I'm not going to take it up out of the hole, but that's Alabama Bottling Works, and this is considered a deco. Well, I guess I am going to take it up. Look at that crack down there. Dadgum. These are just so tough to get whole. I mean, they're just near about impossible. Just for whatever reason, the manufacturers did not use good glass, and just from getting cold or hot, they would pop and crack immensely. But still, it's a nice deco style bottle without a doubt. Still very keepable. This right here just fell out while we were in the middle of collapsing the hole. It's a nice little crock. It's probably from the 30s. It's not super old, but it's pretty cool. Anytime you find something that's made from pottery, I'm excited to have it. And I'm far from an expert on this stuff, so if y'all think it's newer or older, let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure the layer that this fell from was the late 30s or the early 30s. So pretty cool. It has been an insane couple of weeks over at the Homestead, and that's why we had another throwback video this week. For those of you that may be new to the channel, I sold my house about 4 months ago. My wife, myself, and my daughter moved into a camper as we were preparing to build a barn dough on this site that you see behind me. We've been doing tons of work. We had to tear down an old structure that sat here, and it's taken a lot of my free time over the last several weeks. The good news is that we were able to get out this past week and film with Wild Kyle, so we should have some fresh videos for you guys next week, and this will be the last one of these throwbacks for a little while. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging in there during our busy time, and if you're new here and you enjoyed what we did, be sure that you're subscribed. We'll catch you guys in the next adventure.